What's good, Commanders fans? So with the 47th pick, the Commanders select Jartavius Martin out of Illinois. Super athletic, ran a 4.4 40, 42-inch vertical. So he's super duper athletic. 44-inch vertical. I'm sorry, 44-inch vertical. Played basketball in high school, of course. Super athletic. Is an athlete and a half. Can play slot. Can play safety. He is more of a nickel corner. So the answer that I was saying, Emmanuel Forbes would play nickel, you would play slot. It looks like Jartavius Martin would be the guy to come in and play slot. Played with Devin Witherspoon as well at Illinois. They had a really good secondary with the other guy, Sidney Brown, playing safety as well. But is this a reach? I mean, who was on the board? DeJuan Jones was on the board. Osiris Torrance was on the board. And we need offensive linemen, man. Like, we can't keep playing around with the offensive line. Like, Ron did a bad job constructing the offensive line last year. So I think I would have thought Ron would be more aggressive with addressing the offensive line, especially the left guard position where you have Osiris Torrance right there available. So it's somewhat of a head scratcher. It's somewhat of a question mark. A lot of people have a third-round grade on Jartavius Martin, and I like him. When they had a top 30 visit, and I watched him play, and I saw some of the numbers that he put up, I was like, I'm intrigued by this guy. I like his versatility, but I would have liked it more. I would have liked picking him more in the third round. Who knows if he would have been available in the third round? And like I said, I think Jartavius Martin is a good player. Like, Emmanuel Forbes is a good player. Jartavius Martin, they're both good players. And not getting the offensive lineman, like I said, it's just a head scratcher to me. It is. But let's talk about the positives with Jartavius Martin. Let's talk about some of the stats and some of the numbers. So let's just look at the snap count here. So in his career, he played 243 snaps in the box, 292 snaps at free safety, 938 snaps at the slot position. So this guy can do it all. First in PFF run defense grade, 4 picks, 16 pass breakups in his career as well. So, 2022, he had 16 pass breakups. So this guy was all over the field. He's another guy that can be a ball hawk and is really good near the football. Had a 9.86 RAS score, so he's super athletic. Led the Power 5 in most forced incompletions with 11. Tied with Devon Witherspoon. Had one of the fastest 40 times for safeties with a 4.46 40-yard dash as well. So, like I said, 44-inch vertical jump, 1.47 10-yard split, and an 11-inch broad jump. So he's super athletic. 81.0 pass rush grade, 66 coverage grade per PFF in 2022. Had a 91 run defense grade and a 90.1 tackling grade. So he's a good tackler as well. He's a willing tackler. This guy, once again, he's a wiry guy, a thin guy, 5'11", 194 pounds. You know, Mayo Ford was 5'11", 180 pounds. So we got some guys with some speed. We needed to add speed to the secondary. After cutting Bobby McCain, we needed that hybrid safety / corner nickel position guy, and it looks like Jartavius Martin is going to be that guy. So, I mean, you look at the NFC East, man, they got a lot of receivers. Eagles got 2 good receivers. The Cowboys, they just got Brandon Cooks. So, I think Ron Rivera is looking at that, and he's like, hey, we got to get some more guys in the secondary for sure. Looking at Jartavius Martin's write-up as well. He had 15 pass breakups, and they were all from the slot. So some people say some sites say he has 16, but all his pass breakups came from the slot. So, and he can really turn his head around too. He has really good awareness of where the football is. You know, he can read and react, turn around, get the football. That's one interception that I saw. He did a good job of that as well. 75 snaps as a boundary corner as well. So, and you can really disguise coverages with him. That's what Jack Del Rio likes to do. Play zone, switch it up, play man zone. You can really switch and mix and match coverages with a guy like Jartavius Martin, who's a versatile guy and has position flex as well. So, let's look at the write-up, the consensus of NFL Network. They had a round 3 grade of him for his draft projection. Martin's speed and explosiveness at the NFL Scouting Combine was eye-catching, and he can play special teams as well. That's something that Jordan Reed did say that I watched in his scouting report, that at the Senior Bowl, Jartavius Martin was just playing 100 miles an hour with special teams. And he said a guy like Terry McLaurin did the same thing at the Senior Bowl, and it really caught his eye. So that's another good thing for Jartavius Martin, that, you know, Terry McLaurin did the same thing on special teams at the Senior Bowl. Look how good he is. Maybe the same thing can translate with Jartavius Martin as well. The write-up says a team will need to decide where to play him, but he has the potential to become an early contributor and a starter further down the road. Has the desired NFL body type with good size and length, offers nickel back and safety versatility, Oily hips provide free-flowing transitions. Nimble feet to stay in phase with the route. Burst to close includes soft hands and plus ball skills. Has the range to play over the top as a safety. Weaknesses: lost track of coverage targets against Virginia. Inconsistent chase speed when beaten deep. Gets knocked off balance in his tight man coverage. Might not have enough play strength to cover tight ends. Undercut angles on the throw run. A little shallow as well. All right, so you guys let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think about a grade. Like I said, Pro Football Network gave the Emmanuel Forbes pick a D, but who cares? And then Bleacher Report gave the Emmanuel Forbes pick an F. But like I said, I like both picks, but I don't love them. And this is what Ron did with Jahan Dotson last year, and he thinks he can do it again this year with not caring about ESPN's board or Bleacher Report's board or Mel Kiper's board. He's going with the guys that he likes and that he feels like fits his scheme, him and Jack Del Rio's scheme. Now let's see if we can draft for Eric Bieniemy and help the offensive side of the ball out, because we got to bolster, we got to beef up this O-line, man. We got to beef up this O-line. We got to help Eric Bieniemy out. We got to beef with this O-line, man. At left guard, Chris Paul and Sadiq Charles. I like both of them, but like I said, we need better at that left guard position. Andrew Norwell needs to be released. We need a left guard in there. We really do. So, all right, you guys let me know what you guys think. Brian Branch got picked like 2 picks before us. That hurt. That was rough as well. Trying to look at who else was available, really. I think Darnell Washington, if I'm not mistaken, he might still be available, if I'm not mistaken. I'm going to look at the draft board real quick and then get out of here. The Giants are on the clock. Yeah, Darnell Washington's still available. Micah Mayer did get picked. Cody Motch just got picked right after us, too. That's a guy that they were interested in as well. So there's a couple of linemen out there. Like I said, DeJuan Jones is still there, and Osiris Torrance has not been picked up either. So very interesting. So, all right, you guys. Hail the Commanders. Peace.